Hello, my friends. Welcome to all those December talks, those December lives. We're doing lots and lots of lives, lots of live. Welcome, everybody who is in the live. Thank you for thumbsing up the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support and your likes and your super chats. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for making this channel the channel it is. And I thank you for all your kind words and your support and your messages and all those good jazz. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you very much. So, like in December, they do Vlogmas. Well, I am doing Chatamas. But anyways, guys, welcome. I hope you're having a positive week, and I hope you had a good day and everything is looking awesome for you guys. So today we're just going to talk about life in your 40s. If you're in your 40s, those of you who is in your 40s, you know what it's like. So let's talk about life in your 40s today, and how we feel, and just building a relationship with ourselves, and just simplifying your life in your 40s. When you're a teenager, you're trying hard to get good grades, try to go to college, then you're going to head to university and stuff like that. Before you know it, you already have a degree, you have a job, you start working, and before you know it, you're in your 40s, right? You may have a couple of kids, a husband, you may be single, maybe you're about to get married, whatever. But before you know it, you're in your 40s, and you're just heading down that line. You're just heading down that line in life. You're 40, then you're 45, 48, 50, you're going down that line. So I'm in my 40s and late 40s, and I just want to talk about how I simplify my life in my 40s, how I make my life very simple, comfortable, and just pleasing for me, and just being satisfied with myself and the age I am right now, and how I'm not really making stuff bother me too much, and I'm just really simplifying my life so I can really, really enjoy my life and do the things that I love to do. So I think I have 4 or 5 points, I think. Yeah, about that. But the first point is learning to take care of myself, right? Learning to take care of myself is like a big deal for me. I always treat myself really, really well. Nothing is too expensive for me to buy for myself. If it's not something that I need for my body, for my health, I will definitely buy it. So things like that I'm talking about. I'm taking care of myself. I do things that make me feel good, things that make me feel happy. I prioritize myself a lot. Like if I'm tired, I'm just tired, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Like last night I came home, I was tired, there were dishes in the sink. I don't usually keep dishes in the sink, or I'll load my dishwasher or something and then put it on. But I was like, who is more important, the dishes or me? I was just so sleepy and tired. I just went to bed. And I'm like, I am more important than dishes in the sink. So let me go to bed and sleep. And that's exactly what I did. And today I wake up and I'm feeling excellent. I will load my dishwasher, clean the sink. I clean everywhere else except the sink. But I'm talking about things like that. Like, take care of yourself. If you're not happy, do things that's going to make you happy. If you're tired, then just go to bed and sleep, and get some rest, and, you know, just wake up the next day and you'll feel more refreshed, and you'll be able to do more of the things that you wanted to do. So don't be stressing at yourself because the dishes in the sink, the kitchen is not clean, the house is not uproar. So what? You're more important than the house. So that's important. Like, take care of yourself. So when I think of taking care of myself, I think of taking care of myself mentally, socially, and physically, right? So mentally, I want to make sure that my thoughts are at the a right place, the good at a good place. So I'm not thinking about certain things that's gonna take my mind in a wrong direction and make me feel unhappy about myself. I'm making sure that mentally I am stable and mentally I'm happy. And that's really important for me. If things are making me unhappy mentally, I need to get them out of my mind. So I need to do things that's gonna take away that mental stress. So something that I really focus on is making sure that I don't have mental stress. making sure that I'm not in a place where it's going to give me mental stress. Like today, somebody asked me, oh, why didn't you, like, you qualify for a certain job? Why don't you just apply for the job? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that because I don't want the mental stress. I'm working a job. I like the job. It may not be in my field, but I love it because I don't have the mental stress. It's a very easy job. I can deal with it and I don't have that mental stress and that worry and that, you know, doing this, doing that, doing the other. It's very relaxed. And that's all I like to keep myself mentally sane, relaxed, and mentally happy. The next one is physical. Physically, I like to keep myself in excellent shape, like exercising, taking care of myself, eating good food, getting enough rest and sleep, spending some time in nature, all that good stuff. Like physically, I need to look a certain way, I need to feel a certain way. I lift weights, I do aerobics, I do high intensity training, I do some jogging, but I'm lapsing on my jog. I need to go outside and jog when the weather is really nice. But yeah, I really physically, I want to take care of myself. My skin, I make sure I put good products on my face. I make most of the things that I put on my skin, I make them. The soap that I bathe with, I make it my own self with my own two hands. The things I put on my skin is all handmade by me. You know, the laundry, the soap that I make my own laundry soap. So I do a lot of things that I know, okay, I know what's in that ingredient. I know what's in that thing, what ingredient I put, and so on, so on, so on. So physically, I'm taking my life into my hands and I'm taking care of myself physically. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm doing my research on what vitamins have certain things in it, what doesn't have certain chemicals and things with it. And I'm making sure that I stick to that because at some point you have to take control of your own life, of your own destiny, of your own health, especially your own health. A lot of people put their health in somebody else's hand, like a doctor or some medical practitioner or something. Like there's so much information out there. If you are a person who doesn't have a disease, doesn't have a condition or anything like that, you're a pretty healthy person, you know, you catch the cold every now and then or something like that, you're a pretty healthy person, you should take your health into your hands. I mean, I advise everybody to take their health into their hands. Even if you're taking medications, like you should research on the medications that you're taking and make sure you take the one that is best for you and the one that has the least side effects. But when I was growing up and I see my family, my relations, like you call them your relations, my extended family, when I see like their medical conditions, their health, when I see their life and how they're living, I take the good things out of their life. And the bad things, I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that disease. I don't want that condition. I don't want this. I don't want that. So let me take steps to take care of my body so I don't have that problem. And so this is what I did up to now that I'm in my 40s. So in my 40s, when when you get older, your body tends to, your body's getting older, right? So you need to like really take extreme care of yourself. I was speaking to one of my colleagues last week and I said she was like being very careful outside, and I'm like, yeah, I'm being very careful outside too because I don't want to fall down and hurt myself. You know, in wintertime here, it's slippery, it's icy, and sometimes, like when it's snow outside and then there is ice and the ice sticks up, and if you fall on that, that could really, really hurt you. I fell on ice like that before and I hurt my back. So I don't want that to happen. So it's like taking care of yourself physically. It's so, so important because if you fall down, you break your leg when you're older, it takes so long to heal. You hurt yourself, it takes so long to heal. You take surgery, it takes so long to heal. So being in your 40s, it's amazing. It's like you learn so much things, you see yourself better in a new light. I mean, I'm talking about myself personally. I see myself in a new light. I think I have like 100% more confidence than I had before. I'm not saying I wasn't confident. I was confident, but I just have so much more confidence. And I'm able to stand my ground and stand for myself more than when I was much younger. Even in my 30s. But now I'm like, listen, this is me, all me, and that's it, and that's it. That's what it is, and that's what you got. So that's it. So that's what it is. So right now in my 40s, I'm so comfortable with myself and I'm so comfortable in what I'm doing, my life and everything like that. So physically, I'm really taking care of myself. And the social part, of taking care of myself is making sure that I have good friends, positive friends, and surrounding myself with positive people, people who care about me genuinely, people who give me suggestions that will enrich in my life, that will enrich in my health, that will make me have a better mental state if I don't have one at this moment, if I'm going through something. Like surrounding myself with positivity, positive energy all the time, so that I will be the person that I want to be. So my social life is so very important. I stay away from people who are negative, who are not adding anything to my life positively. And I'm more gravitating towards people who are positive, who are happy, who are full of joy, who are filled with the fruits of the spirit. And that is my focus when it comes to my social life. I think sometimes when people get older, they're like, oh, well, you get older and now you want to like make friends and do this and do that. But it's not so easy to make friends when you're older. I find it a little bit harder to make friends. But what I think is if you get to know yourself better and if you enjoy certain things, or you learn to know yourself so really well that you're comfortable within yourself, that you could really enjoy your life by yourself. Like you're not feeling like burden or lonely or whatever. Like I don't really feel lonely. I don't have a lot of friends, honestly. I don't have like a whole big mass of people who's my friend, just one or two. But I mean, like I don't really feel lonely because I have so much things that I'm doing by myself, so much hobbies, so much things I'm interested in that I don't feel the need to be like calling this person, oh, you want to go out, oh, you want to hang out, oh, you want this, oh, you want that. I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm so comfortable with myself is that it may seem odd, but I just love being alone. I just love being by myself. It's like honestly, I can't say I'm bored. I can't say I'm bored. No, I can't say that because there's too much things that I have to do that I'm like, whoa, I could never finish the things that I want to do because it's just a lot. And that's the way that I want in my life to be, and that's the way it is, and I'm happy about it. Let's move on to point number two. All this was point number one I was making, right? Point number two is acknowledging yourself. Like acknowledge yourself, accept who you are as a person, as an individual, like deep within. You need to accept yourself, like deep within who I am. Like me, I am Hazel, deep down within. I have my core values and all my other values and my traditions and the things that I believe in and the things that I love and I care and I'm passionate about. This is me. And I accept all of that. And it doesn't matter what another person out there comes to me and tell me, it's not going to affect me because I know myself, I acknowledge myself, and I accept myself. So, like, I'm kind of untouchable in a way when it comes to this part of me because I'm not going to change that part of me because it has been working for me for 40 plus years. So why would I change it? And I'm really happy about it. So knowing yourself and acknowledging yourself is really important. And once you know yourself and you acknowledge yourself, your life will be much more better because you would not be affected by all those little things that come into your life. Or if somebody says something bad about you, or if somebody don't like you, or if somebody don't give you the job that you want, this, that's not going to affect you. You're just gonna be like, whatever. That's what it's gonna be. When you don't accept yourself, when you're looking out there to say, oh, I want to be like this person, oh, I wonder how she does that, no, no, no. Yeah, and you don't really see yourself, then that's where the issue comes in. So learn to acknowledge yourself and say, oh, this is me, this is all of me, and I love me, and I'm accepting me, and that's it. Now, I'm not saying that to say that like uh you should accept the faults that you have. If you have faults, change it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about positive, in a positive light, in a positive sense. If you're a person, you're a positive person, you're full of energy, you're not there saying negative thing, gossiping about people, always unhappy, always complaining, right? That's a good thing. But if you're on the other hand, you're this person, vice versa, complain that these are things that you need to change. I'm talking about the positive side of acknowledging yourself and accepting yourself in a positive, good way because you have good values. You accept yourself because you're doing a good thing, positive things, righteous things. So I'm talking about. And deep down, you accept not only what you believe in deep down inside, but your person as a person, the physical person that you see, the hair on your head, how your face look, your body, you accept that as a, that's it. And if somebody come and say, oh, well, you're wearing a size 10 shoes. Well, it's okay. I'm size 10. That's the size of my feet. Or oh, your boobs are so small. Well, no problem. That's where I am. I just have small boobs. I'm a size A or I'm a size B. And that's okay. That's not going to affect you because you accept yourself the way you are. But if you don't accept to acknowledge yourself, somebody tell that, be like, oh, they're so small. Maybe I should do some plastic surgery. You're worrying about it. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna get a husband. I wonder if a guy's gonna like me because I'm a size A, bra size or whatever. And that just starts to affect you, and then you start putting padding on inside your bra and all that kind of stuff. No, acknowledge yourself, accept the way you are, and just be like, so what? I'm a size A. What size are you? Size B, size C, size D, size 40 plus, and get some humor. But the thing is, when you accept yourself, when people come to you and say negative things, it's like the humor that is inside of you just bubbles up. And then they become shocked. Oh my goodness, she said that to me. And you don't have to be nasty about it. You're a positive person. You're going to say something positive, but it's going to sting them because you know how to speak. You're going to speak in a positive light, but they're going to be like, they didn't expect that. And so it's going to be like, oh, okay. And they're not going to bother you anymore. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on to the next point. Getting to know yourself. Oh, what is she talking about getting to know yourself? Yes, you need to get to know yourself, who you are as a person. Like you get to know people, you want to get married, you want to get a spouse, you want to get a significant other. Then you go out and you date the person and you get to know the person, you spend time with them, you do things together, you see what they like, what it is like. Well, it's the same thing with yourself. A lot of us, we're so busy paying for stuff and paying for cars and vehicles and trying to get a career that we don't even know who we are. We're just running around like a chicken with our head cut off. So me, let me see, how much years now should I say? It's been a while, but I've learned something in my life. Learn to get to know myself. Like dating yourself. Yes, you can date yourself. I go on dates all by myself. I decide I'm gonna go to a nice restaurant, sit down and eat. I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna do some shopping by myself. No one. If somebody, it's my kids asking me, Mom, can I come with you? No. If my husband wanna come, like, no. This is just for me because I'm dating myself today. I'm going out. I'm putting on something fancy, and I'm making myself look very spliffy. you know. And I'm going somewhere. My husband also sometimes says to me, "Wow, where are you going?" You're like, "Wow, you dressing up yourself so nice. You're going out with somebody?" I'm like, no, I'm just going out by myself. I'm just going hanging out by myself. And I like to do that because I'm just there by myself. It's just me, myself. I don't have to deal with anybody. Sometimes what I do is I go to a place, I sit, I eat, I enjoy myself. I sit in my car, I go in my car and I sit, and then I just watch people passing by. Or sometimes I just go sit like in a busy area like where they have like a cafe or something, and I buy something to drink and I sit there and I watch the expressions of people's, when they going about their business, talking, whatever, whatever. And I just enjoy myself. I'm saying to myself, I wonder what this person is thinking. This person looks sad. This person look whatever, whatever. But I'm just there getting to know myself. And in that process, I get to know the likes, what I like, what I dislike. And it's like I'm just dating myself. I'm like, I don't like that. I like that. This, yes. This is a no. This is a maybe. This is a So things like that. I get to know myself. Like one time I drive alone to another province in winter all by myself. I was nervous because that was the first time I ever do like a 2 hour drive by myself. It was no 2.5 hours, I think. Yeah. And I was like nervous and I'm saying, I have to do that. I have to do that. And I was just having so much fun by myself. It was just amazing. I'm like, okay, I got to do these things more. I got to do these things more. Like I go there, I meet people, I talk to people, and I just find this, like I just discover so much things about myself. So that is the process of getting to know yourself. Like it's like starting all over again. You may be divorced, so you break up with your boyfriend or a significant other, or I don't know, you're going through a period and you just like you want to start all over again. That's what it is. Like in your 40s, Like if you think like you didn't accomplish all the things that you wanted before you hit your 40s, like just start all over again. And what I find is like in my 40s, like I see such a different perspective of life. It's like I'm in a different era. I don't know, but that's just me. But I just see things so much so differently. And I think now, like when I make decisions, I'm so thorough with it than before when I make decisions. I'm not saying like I was a person who was impulsive. No, I'm not very impulsive in that sense, but I'll think about things more deeply, more in depth before I make certain decision now in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? And something that I find about it is like in my before, like in my 30s, in my 20s, I'll be like, uh, I'll be thinking about stuff and I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna do it like that. But in my 40s, I find certain decisions comes to me like I know deep down right now, okay, if I make that decision, it's gonna work. I don't know. It's something like I don't know how to explain, like something innate in me. I'm like, oh yeah, I know right away. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this decision. Yeah, I don't need to think about it so much. And when I was much younger, I have to think about it. I went, have to ponder. You think it's gonna be that the outcome? Like it's like when you much younger. I feel like when I'm much younger, I'm kind of a little bit cautious to make a step because I don't want to make a wrong decision or something. But now I'm like so confident. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. If it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. It's okay. I'll do a plant B or something. But I'm not nervous. I'm not like worrying about it or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and I'm like, you're getting older. You may die anytime. Knock on wood. But I'm not saying like I don't know. But it's just like I think it's like you come to me. I feel like I've come to in my life and I'm so comfortable in my life. Like I don't make things worry me or I don't have to think too deep about certain things. Certain things I do think deep about it before I make that final decision, especially if it's dealing with money or a big chunk of money or something like that. But for something just regular things, I'm like, that thing, yes, I know. Nah, maybe, stuff like that. Yeah. All right. So spend time with yourself. Go to dinner alone. Go to the mall alone. Get to know yourself. Date yourself all over again. Learn the things that you like. Learn the things that you dislike and get to know that new you. If you're in a like if you're in your 40s and you're just like, what step should I take? That's the step you should take. Get to know yourself, especially if you was like a busy mom, especially if you just been since you were young as a teenager, you were just like hustling, things were never perfect. Now you're in your 40s, you have a good job, you can settle down now, you have the house, you have the kids, you have the husband, or maybe you don't have a husband, maybe you just like, you could be single but you're comfortable. Some people they are single and they're comfortable, they have a good job, maybe they have a spouse, but they're comfortable in their singleness and they're waiting and they're relaxing and they don't have a lot of stress and they just, yeah. So you just go into the zen zone and yeah, look inside of you, reevaluate things and see, you know. So yeah, I have reevaluate myself, see the things that I love, that I want, that I want to achieve further on in my life, and I just simplify my life. And simplifying my life for me is getting rid of things that I don't want. Like especially in my house, like certain things I'm like, why is it here? I don't need it. I don't use it. I just get rid of them. I give it to somebody. I throw it in the garbage. I put it to Salvation Army. I just get rid of it because I find the less things you have, it is the better. That's me. That's what I think. The less things I have, the less things I'm to worry about, the less things to clean, and there's just less clutter. And I think when you have less things look just much cleaner and put together and in place and everything like that. So that's basically that. And something I want to say is, just fix that. Move the phone a bit. Something else that I want to say is like, listen to your inner voice. Observe what is around you. Observe how you're feeling. I enjoy going to the mall alone, like I said before. And sometimes I just window shop. Sometimes I just sit eating and I just, watch people going by. I sit in on a bench and I just see the emotions on people's faces, you know? And when you look at people, you see so much expression, you see so much emotions, you see so much feelings. You see somebody's angry, somebody's calm, somebody's on the verge of tears, people are in a hurry, people are irritated, you know? It helped me to look at myself and my own life and check myself and see if there's if I'm one of these people, and how I can calm my life, how I can simplify my life. What things can I change? You know, what can I omit? What can I add? What can I add to bring that zen? You know, what can I add to bring that extra care? What can I add in my life to bring me that sweetness? You know what I mean? So in my 40s, still in my 40s, I'm really simplifying my life to the dot. I'm simplifying my life in my finances and simplifying my life in my thoughts. I'm simplifying my life physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm phys- I am simplifying my life and even what I cook, what when I go shopping. Like I try not to buy a lot of things. I try to shop with just enough things that I'm gonna eat for the week in the fridge, so things is not gonna go bad. And I try to decide on what I'm going to eat for the week so that things are just simple and easy to get at. When you complicate things, you get all confused and you don't even know what to pick. Like you have too much choices. I make my choices as narrow as possible. 3 to 4 things. That's enough for me. That's my choices. I don't want to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things. Like, which one do I choose today? Which one? No. Making it very simple, 3 to 4 things, that's enough for me. And when I finish with that 3 to 4 things, I move on to something else. That's simply simple. If I'm deciding, okay, I'm going to make coleslaw and I'm going to make some fish, that's my dinner tonight or tomorrow. Just very simple thing, but nutritionist thing that is nutritional dense. And yeah, and the same thing is like when I'm buying my vitamins, I decide, okay, I'm just going to buy one vitamin that has all what I need inside of it. Or sometimes I just buy, okay, I'm saying like this 3 months, I'm gonna take these vitamins because you have what I need, the vitamins. Or the next couple of months, I'm gonna not take it and I'm gonna take some kind of green. You know, you can buy the greens without like those greens and you can just add water and drink it. Like stuff like that. I'm just like simplifying myself. Simple, 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 simple. Like I don't want to have like 10 vitamins that I'm taking. This is that. Very simple and to the point. So that's basically it, guys. So comment below and tell me how you are building relationship with yourself. Tell me the things that you're doing in your life to make your life simpler. Tell me how do you feel in your 40s? What changes have you decided to make? What direction have you decided to take? Or are you very comfortable, you're happy, and you have start taking those steps before you are 40? And physically, what are you doing? How are you feeling physically now that you're in your 40s? And how are you simplifying yourself in that physical state? And are you happy with yourself now that you're in your 40s? Are you worried about, oh, I'm getting older, I'm going to get wrinkles, I'm going to get gray hair? Are you worrying about, oh, my body's going to look a certain way because I'm getting older? But what steps are you taking to simplifying your life? Like how I am taking steps to simplify my own life and make sure that I'm like flying like a bird, free like a bird, you know? And, you know, still taking care of the people that are in my life, but taking care of myself and making sure that I'm satisfied and happy. Because sometimes we think that we need to take care of other people and we don't bother with ourselves. But it's a two-way street. You need to be filled up, running over, and then you can take care of other people. If you're empty, you have nothing in your cup, then you're not going to be the best person to take care of another person, right? So learn to take care of yourself first, and then let that care that you have for yourself run over and spill over to the other person. So guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all of you who come to the live. Thank you for being there here, and stay positive, and I'll see you in the next live.